Yep. Well, I hope it gets more use than it got out of Topsy and Ernie.
Topsy and Ernie hardly used it. She didn't clean up for it, did they?
Yeah. Charlie.
What
are you doing, Lily? Are you trying to get on top of things? Again?
No, there's a minute to go yet. Mason Mount has lost it to Konate. James. Aspilicueta didn't keep it in. Liverpool suddenly find a little bit of energy for the seconds that remain. There's that final push now, isn't it, for both teams? That's Jermaine's Emirates player of the match, who won't be taking a penalty. Well, I wanted to give it to both goalkeepers, but you wouldn't let me.
Bugger off, Charlie. I have the high ground. Meow.
I'm the king of the castle.
Or Queen of the Castle in her case.
That's overlooking for Jota and Marcus Alonso. Can't have been far behind.
Or Princess.
Had to time it well. Make sure he's there. He's drawn the foul as well. I bet he was in your thoughts.
Charlie, you can't still be hungry.
Reece James as well. Thiago Henderson. Both. I honestly feel like both teams have really performed well, but I think Diaz, for a large portion of this game, really entertained us.
Oops.
Well, there we go. Go on, then. After 2 hours of football, as it was in the Football League Cup final, it's ended goalless between Liverpool and Chelsea, and it's a mystery as to how that's happened. And now we get set for the real sporting drama that is a penalty shootout.
Well, she does enjoy chewing everything.
The third FA Cup final in history to be decided by a shootout. Arsenal beat Manchester United in 2005. And as we mentioned earlier, Liverpool overcame West Ham the following season.
Careful, Lily.
Chelsea and Liverpool have scored a combined 261 goals this season. But in
Oh my word.
240 minutes and more than 60 shots at Wembley this year, they failed to muster one. So just like the League Cup final in February, these two will be separated by spot kicks. Liverpool victorious that day after scoring all 11 of their penalties. Now, if you're just tuning in for pointless celebrities, well, I'm sorry, but there's been a change to the schedule following penalties and extra time. But if it helps, we've got a couple of pointless celebrities in the studio. I'm astonished that these two teams couldn't muster up a goal, Alan.
Well, they both had chances. Goalkeepers have played really well. They did create hardly anything in that half an hour of extra time. You could tell that they were running on empty. There was nothing there. They've given everything all season. These players have. There is definitely an argument for it to go straight to penalties rather than extra time, and I would be for that, no doubt about it. So, yeah, it's you've just got to try and stay brave now in this situation. Really difficult.
Two managers seem to be handling it in different ways. Quiet words from Tuchel, whereas Jurgen Klopp was fist pumping his chest.
Oh, Lily, I'm getting a lovely view of your bum.
Do you need to be pumped up for a penalty or calm down?
What sort of character you are, but I mean, you're asking the wrong person, to be honest. I'm always pumped up.
I'm glad she's doing it on that carpet.
Yeah.
Yes, and I was supposed to be 8th or 9th. I asked to go 11th. Because I was
After the goalkeeper?
scared. Yes, after the goalkeeper.
You were scared?
It was the only time in football.
When you stop, you've got to go inside to play on that.
How would you like to go first?
What, she's trying to get on top of the hut inside the
Sticking
cage?
her nose in through the glass.
He was saying the same thing if he got on and went to penalties, because he was often expecting that. He would like to take the first penalty as well. So yeah, I only like to go first just in case I missed those. There's plenty of time for someone to help me out.
Yeah.
There's a lot of obviously homework gone on about penalty taking here.
We've had a good kit, now we can come out fighting.
Yeah.
Carabao Cup final.
You don't need to go into the hole.
Beautiful evening here at Wembley. Might be dark by the time it finishes if the accuracy of the penalties in the Carabao Cup or anything to go by. But you both predicted a penalty shootout, I have to say, and you both predicted Liverpool to win it.
But we're not going to change our mind to Liverpool to win it now, are we?
Brilliant if it comes off, isn't it? But one start that Mendy has only just saved one of his penalties. His face, since he started at Chelsea.
No sign that he's taking Mendy off.
No.
He did, of course, do exactly that in the Carabao Cup final.
But he's a top. He's a top.
You trying to go on a roll there, Lily, but that chair's stopping you from going any further. Hold on, I'll just pull that forward a bit.
Yeah. I would like to go first, yes, but I also
Put it down a
think
bit
that
further because
he wouldn't
it's
trust
right
to take
by
it to
the,
the
you
other
run
end
through
from
it,
the
it's
Chelsea
right by
fans.
the leg of the chair.
Okay.
You said that's
Makes a
the
difference.
chair.
Do you think it puts
Chair,
more
that's
pressure on you in
fashion.
front of your own fans, or
Just put it
No, if I
towards
was going up in opponent fans, that would make me nervous.
how would you know?
You want to come in from this end and going straight
What
to
do you
you,
think?
colliding
You
with the
want
leg
to
of the
shoot in
chair.
front of your own fans
Right.
or the other fans?
I haven't really thought about it actually, because by that stage you've got tunnel vision on you. You're completely focused. You've got to concentrate, haven't you, Alan, on what you're going to do with the penalty kick and not change your mind.
Yeah, there's a lot of these players that didn't think they'd be in this position now, certainly on the pitch and then taking penalties. But yeah, you've got to, as tough as it is, you've got to try and stick to what you've been practicing.
Well, I think you can see who the first penalty is going to be. Marcos Alonso is walking towards the penalty spot. So let's hand back to Guy.
Thank you, Jerry. Well, it's as it was at the end of February again, because Alonso went first for Chelsea and scored all of their first 10. And he's had a terrific game. As he gets set to try and fire past Alisson, who's also had a terrific game.
Well, it's been a week now.
Huge pressure on everybody who steps up
Yeah.
to the spot.
Well, it's good to see that Charlie at least has come a long way already.
Oh yeah.
And more importantly, they've both settled in.
And he did it with a beautiful cool. He was on a brilliant game, Marcos Alonso. And he stuck that one away with real confidence. And standing there watching these penalties, thinking anything different as these two keepers were both watching from the bench. And nothing different here. James Milner will always put his hand up first for Liverpool. Edouard Mendy, let's not forget, has taken part in 2 successful shootout wins for Senegal against Egypt in the most pressurised of international occasions very recently. Moving across his line to try and put Milner off. It doesn't. That was always going to happen. And he's gone the right way, Mendy. Oof. Maybe should have done better. Maybe should have done better. That's a fingertip to it. It's a well-struck penalty from James Milner. I'm happy to see it at the back of the net. Next up for Chelsea, their club captain is taking on the responsibility. The wisdom of all those years in the game. The pressure stays the same. Quetta has missed the target. Alisson raises his fist. That is not Hail Caesar. Well, it's advantage Liverpool. Struck well, but he knew the minute it left his foot just wasn't quite right. Thiago is up next for Liverpool to try and press home the advantage.
Oh, are you going to the toilet now, Charlie?
Penalty success was in the 2012 Champions League final.
Yeah?
Worth
I'll
pointing
take
out
that as a
that
yes.
Yeah.
Juan Mata missed first in that one.
Alright, baby. We'll leave you to go on with your business now.
He really puts a foot wrong. And he hasn't there either. He seemed to outthink Edouard Mendy.
Right, we'll see you both later.